Hey everybody, Santago with Rogue Van Company. We are in San Diego, California, here with the RRE Global team to talk about our Smartfloors and our new modular build concept. So this is one of our concept vehicles that we developed last year. We wanted to create a fully versatile modular interior that could be deconstructed and reconstructed with relative ease. And of course, we utilized our favorite L-track. Now, everybody knows Smartfloors, integrated extruded aluminum flooring, integrates into the vehicle really seamlessly. That's what the Smartfloor is. We, fun fact, at Rogue Van Company install more Smartfloors than anyone else in Southern California, or so I'm told. And we really enjoyed integrating L-track and the floor system into this van. As you can tell, I don't have any seats in it right now, and that's intentional. We kind of wanted to let people see how the space can be very modular. The driver and passenger swivel to face rear. You have space for up to 4 captain seats with a tight squeeze, or just 2 captain seats with a lot of room. We have this modular table, which bolts down to the L-track, Smartfloor. That's a Lost Highway mount. And then we have our Chillowich walls and our L-track floor and ceiling kit that we manufacture in-house. The whole purpose behind this van is to be able to take in and out anything that you would want to either store for short-term or long-term use, or to keep static in the vehicle so that it can basically meld itself to suit your needs. You'll notice that our upper cabinets have bungee-faced fronts. They have detachable rechargeable lights underneath. They're all bolted to the L-track in a quick release fashion. So those are all thumb screws holding in the cabinets on the uppers. There's also bolts holding in the lower cabinets as well, which is not something we've seen before. You can detach our sink cabinet and our fridge cabinet, which are mirror copies of each other. You can detach them fully from the wall. The plumbing and the drain fully disconnects and leaves a quick shut off. Same with the electrical on the refrigerator. You can disconnect it very simply if you do not want those to be there. The only things that stay fairly static in the van are the benches in the rear, because that's what houses our water and power system. Those items have to stay there. However, we are kind of working, depending on what kind of demand we see for this type of floor layout, we're gonna work on a system to be able to fully remove those as well. So I'm standing here in between our detachable galley cabinets. We've got L-track on the walls. We've got L-track on the ceiling, this beautiful tongue and groove cedar. Our plywood choice was a Lineapol. That is a Dutch product. Lineapol is a real wood laminate with a phenolic backer, which is an oil byproduct and kind of like a green advocate product. We've got our Sombrella upholstered bare metal sections of the van with matching cushions, our Chillowich Aero wall panels, and of course this Smartfloor. I really like this kind of open space right here. You can see that we've got the table. The table is fully removable. We can swing it around. Typically, you're gonna have 2 captain's chairs, 2 smart seats bolted into the L-track, both here and here. You obviously have space for 2 more. This is pretty well nicely sized to have 6 captain's chairs. You can see on the ground, we've got the 6-row configuration for the L-track, which can accommodate not only these center table mounts, but it can also accommodate the 3-person bench system from Smartfloor as well, which converts into a queen-size bed. We've got these cool vannon mounts for soft goods and modular kind of storage. I know that RRE also has a lot of really nice soft good and kind of bolt-on, bolt-off storage ideas. Here you can see we've got our matching countertops. These are kind of in like a cool, sort of like mid-century modern design. They angle downwards, just like our upper cabinets also angle downwards. There's lots of kind of subtlety in that. Our or our sink cabinet here, which exposes the plumbing connections for quick disconnect, our fridge here, and then we've got our open-faced bungee fronts, which remain consistent with everything else. What's nice about all these different kind of designs, like this one right here would be really good for helmets. It's open topped, it just bolts here and here. Whereas this one is a full design. This one bolts 2 up top, 2 on the backs, which let you easily access them and unbolt them. We have more little kind of variations over here. This is our half. This is like a little miniature open top. This is a full-size open top. This is a fully enclosed upper that has dual levels on one side. So we kind of like played around with a bunch of different configurations and sort of let people, you know, kind of choose their own adventure, so to speak. I think that a vehicle designed like this would be really good for working professionals who want a van that isn't, you know, super built out, but it's more than like, say, like an AdWag kit. You've got a little bit more offering here. You've got a real galley, you've got a real like sink, you've got a real kitchen. But it's still very like light and minimal and airy and open. And maybe you're going to use this to like tailgate, or you're going to use it to haul stuff, or you're going to do events, or you're like a real estate agent office and you want like a classy van that you can have meetings in and like you have like a mobile office client hauler. Or maybe you want to do like a fixed bed back here and this is more of like an adventure rig, and you like the fact that you can like, you know, move a fridge or move like large material, or you want to use it for like your contracting business. This sort of open style floor plan really gives you a lot of options, and it's all kind of integrated with the SmartFloor, the L-Track, the bolt-on, bolt-off sort of style of the vehicle. So back here we have our dual 48 volt batteries. This is a 14 kilowatt hour battery bank by Big Battery. They're housed in this compartment under the floor in between the benches. The bench height has been raised to accommodate proper seating angle for these. I like the fact that the batteries are here in their own kind of accessible compartment because it makes it so that you can service these batteries relatively easily. Back here in this bench, we have all of our power components laid up on the wall. Similarly, in this bench, we have all of our plumbing components laid up on the wall. We have this beautifully arrayed 48 volt battery system. We've got our isolated DC to DC Orion TR Smart 48-12 30 amp converters. That's what takes the 48 volt power and introduces it to the 12 volt system. We've got our huge 5 kW multi+2, which is giving our inverter, transfer switch, charger. All of our 120 volt distribution with our surface mounted Blue Sea breakers and our Victron Links distribution hub and our massive charge controller, which supports our big array. Here you've got our park tool mount from Vannon, which lets you work on bikes on the back door. And then of course in our rear door, we've got our tire carrier, and we also have a cool lift lower bike system. Appreciate you guys coming and checking out our new modular rig. Thanks again to the fellas at SmartFloor and RRE Global. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.